Greetings and welcome to another edition of the Pants Free Podcast. My name is Belonius Francine Marconi, along with my friendly podcast compadre, Teabag. Oh, God.
Well, no, go, get it out, Just pull it out and shove it down. What?
Nick
Teabag
Miles,
what?
ladies and gentlemen.
Bangers
Wait.
and mash, teabag, giant fat Englishman.
Oh, I never know. Let's try that again. Greetings and welcome to another edition of the Pants Free Podcast.
No, there's no second goes.
No, that's why we pre-record this.
No, wait, no, it's live.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, we're screwed. Welcome to whatever the hell this is.
Pantalones gratis.
Con Marconi Bologna.
Esto es los pantalones libres de podcast.
The Pants Free Podcast. Pantaloni libero.
Well,
you know when the surgeon's cutting into your brain to fix something, he doesn't get a second go.
You're saying pretend as if it's live.
Yeah, no, it's live.
Oh, okay. Well,
We're
whatever.
listening to this right now. We're actually sitting in our studios doing this live.
Yes, I'm looking at Nick, and I have yet to get a webcam so he can look at me. I think I'm doing you a favor, to be honest, because there are days, because I work from home, you usually get up and have to go to meetings and stuff, so you're kind of dressed.
No, dude, I am unshaven. I am wearing the same T-shirt I wore in bed last night, and my hair looks like a fat white guy. So
You still look 10 times better than I do today.
whatever.
Well. So, Nick, has anything exciting happened to you in the last week? You went to San Francisco, right?
Yeah, I was in San Francisco for a couple of days. We went out to Oakland to the old Navy base there, and a giant airport right on the edge of the
Old
water.
Navy has a base out there?
Yeah, Old Navy.
Do you get special discounts on socks?
The U.S. Navy base.
Right.
We drove around on the naval base in brand new Lexus ISs. I convinced the guys at the PR company to let me take one out on the airport outside of the race area that we were racing them. And I took it out, and let's just say there was a few donut-shaped tire marks in the runway when I'd finished.
Oh, you got to be careful. You'll bend the rods.
And I don't want to be bending anything, but I had a good time.
So Nick, I was trying to, I think, did I do anything? And maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't, who cares?
Your life is just a big, cloudy, misty.
Yeah, it is. Well, every week seems to steamroll by. Before I know it, it's like, oh, it's time to podcast again. Here we are.
I heard old people talk about that, it was great fun, like my youth, and it was always took forever to get to the next day, and now I'm 60 and I wake up and suddenly I'm 65. What happened to the last 5 years? And now I heard people talk about that, and now I know what they were talking about.
Because it seems like yesterday that you and I did a radio show together,
Right.
And it was over 10 years ago now.
Absolutely.
Because it was the last time we did a show together was in 2003.
It was May 12th, 2003 was our last show together.
Can you believe that? 10 years.
I know, right? Coming up.
Oh, we should celebrate an anniversary.
No, we shouldn't.
We should send each other Mother's Day gifts. By the way, if you go now to berries.com for Sharis Berries, Nick, have you ever had Sharis Berries?
She wouldn't let me.
Oh, well. They are delicious, chocolate-covered, drizzled in deliciousness berries. They're giant, and now there's a deal at berries.com where you can get great money off on a Sharis Berries order made just for your mother, just in time for Mother's Day. And the only thing is, you have 1 day left to get this deal. What you got to do is go to berries.com, berries.com, and click on the microphone in the corner, in the upper right-hand corner, and type in Pants Free Pod and get a deal.
Stand by.
You're going right now, aren't you?
Yeah. I haven't bought a Mother's Day gift, so you caught me at the right time.
It's perfect. You'll love it because you can get something for $20, $29, and you pay the shipping, and boom.
I'm at Sharis Berries. I'm looking for the microphone.
Up in the right-hand corner, upper right-hand corner?
Yeah, I see it. All right, Pants Free.
Pants Free Pod.
All right, done that. Oh, wow, look at that.
Look at all those deals.
Spoil Mom twice. Day 1, day 2.
Oh my gosh! And they have different options for days of delivery. I'm delivering mine on the 9th because I think my mom will eat her way through the berries by Mother's Day, but she'll get a head start.
Right.
So yeah, and the deals go on through Friday or tomorrow. So if you're listening to this podcast late, oops, you should listen to it when it comes out.
What should I do? Yeah, I should probably do the Spoil Mom Twice deal.
Yeah, you should. They even have flowers there, too, you can order.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So do what Nick is doing right now and go to Berries, BERRIES.com, and type in the promo code PantsFreePod and get a great deal for a Mother's Day gift for your mother or yourself. Selfish bastards. Sharis Berries. They're so delicious.
Here's the latest news from around the world too. Right in your own backyard.
So Nick, now is the time everybody looks forward to each week when you go in through the leg holes of Pants Free News.
Well, 3 people are heading to jail.
I know there's going to be arrests in connection with the Boston Marathon bombing. 3 new arrests.
Yes.
Right? And what is it like? Are the people related to the guy? Like the guy's wife was a suspect, right? Or a girlfriend or something?
But they actually haven't named, as this broadcast continues, they haven't named the 3 people that have been arrested.
Okay, so at the time of recording this podcast, they haven't named anybody. So by the time you listen to it, they may have.
Right. But police want to make it quite clear that there's no further threat to the public. They've just arrested 3 people. So you were correct in saying, yes, that was the Boston bombings. And 3 more. Then, of course, the other sub-news of that is that they found female DNA and a fingerprint on some bomb fragments.
I found female DNA on... Never mind.
On some of your fragments?
Yeah.
It's the news.
Who's back in hospital because they couldn't control themselves?
Oh, man. The king of the scissor, Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
He had another seizure, right?
He did, and according to the first time that he was hospitalized this year, they said his little seizures were regularly occurring. It wasn't due to drugs or medication. He had a seizure problem, and he spent 6 days in the ICU the first time, and this is the second bout this year.
Did you just say Lil Seizure? Because that's...
Little Caesars, sorry.
You know, it's funny because he's back in the hospital because the other day I thought I was at a Lil Wayne concert for like 45 minutes, and then I realized I was just in an alleyway watching a homeless guy yell at a cat.
Who tweeted they're going to have a big week this week?
Let's see. Is it Jason Collins?
Yes, it is.
Now, I'm very proud of the guy for coming out of the closet. Jason Collins is the first now proclaimed NBA player to tell everyone that he's gay, right?
Well, I'm not sure he's the first. I think there has been some others in the past, but he's the first, I think, current player.
Oh, okay. I thought he was the first because that was like the whole thing.
I think he's the first person. I think there's NBA players who have admitted they're gay after they had finished in the NBA.
I see what you're saying. I thought you were just saying, on your gaydar. Like that's what we should do, Nick. Maybe we could do a specialty podcast and separate to this, people you think might be gay in the NBA.
I'd have to look at pictures of them.
All right, so here's what I'll do. I'll set up a few top players and see what you think.
Right.
But I really think like Jason Collins coming out is great. But I was thinking about this, Nick. I would hate to be in the locker room with him because that would mean I play for the Washington Wizards, and they're terrible.
Where is a full frontal now available?
Oh, at my house? No, wait.
Yes.
Oh, you're talking Vine? Because now Vine has the new front-facing camera.
Absolutely. Thank God for that, by the way, because my Vine device is an iPad, and it's really hard to hold an iPad around the other way.
Yeah, I mean, before it was like an ass-facing camera, and everybody loved that, but still. But the thing is like now I want to make Vines all the time. I even did a Vine about that.
A Vine about the Vine?
Wanting to do Vines all the time. I sing, I dance. I did a late-night Vine, which I'd never done before. I went nuts, Nick.
Right.
So, I mean, and if you want to follow me, just, I don't know, how do you find people on Vine? You just look them up? You type in the search, you type in Marconi.
I think it does it will search your address book and stuff.
There's so many great people on Vine, and there are bad ones too. But I get caught up in it. When I get up in the morning, this is what happens. This is a true lazy ass. I'm doing my best to continue exercising and running and that stuff, but I find that some days are slower than others, and I'll wake up, I'll look at responses on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and then I go to Vine. And by the time I've made a full loop around all of the internets, I'm like, okay. And then I'll watch a couple of YouTube videos, and then I get up.
Right.
What do you have rituals like that when you get up?
Yeah, I mean, what I get up is the first thing I do is my studio is right next to my bedroom.
Okay.
So, I get out of the bed, I usually wander into the studio, slump down, and I read my email, which, I don't think I've ever got up in the morning with less than 400 emails, of which 398 of them are complete crap.
Yeah, it's like something why did I sign up to this account?
Yeah, the two emails that I actually care about are usually Woot and something else.
When news breaks, we're the first there to mock it.
Who showed her twins on Twitter?
Oh, that what is wrong with her? Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, she did.
What's going on? Like, she has some weird facial palsy too. She has like a weird creepy wink that she does in every picture, and she has those cheek piercings. What is up with her?
I thought she looks sick.
Oh yeah, and she shaved her side of her head, which is fine, but she's an attractive girl, and she keeps making herself look less and less attractive.
She's so Britney.
Right, and that's so 10 years ago now, right?
And now she's complaining that she's 35 pounds overweight. She says she's 135 pounds.
I mean, she was a cute girl, and I'm looking at these pictures from this link that was on our news.
Yeah.
Not attractive.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I don't know what's going on. She's got some weird eyebrow thing, and she's got the cheek piercing, and I mean, she has maybe she's a little overweight for Hollywood, but for a normal girl, she looks fine. You know what I mean? Some people are really, really skinny, but real humans that aren't in movies and stuff like that can sometimes have a little extra weight, and it's not a big deal. It's not like, oh my God, what a fat ass.
No,
nobody would look at that in a normal world and go, yeah, you're really fat. You need to lose weight.
Right. She depresses me.
Yeah, it's sad. But what I was hoping for, and what do you think of this, Nick? Because you are a television producer. Amanda Bynes versus Lindsay Lohan.
Nice.
I don't care what it is. It could be working in the drive-thru, working regular jobs. But I really think that Dr. Drew could put that together.
Pillow fights on a tree beam of wood after alcohol.
Like a balance beam or something?
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Well, there you have it, another edition of the Pants Free Podcast. Thank you, Nick, for slipping out of your leg holes and telling us what's going down.
And let me just total the score. Yes, Marconi, on today's news quiz, you scored 5 out of 5.
Yes! What did I win?
You won. You can come back next week and defend your title.
Yeah, right. Oh, man. For all things, the latest updates, what's going down, what's happening in Pants Free World, just go to our Pants Free website, pantsfreepod.com, where you'll find links to everything Pants Free Podcast. I'm Marconi, along with Nick J. Miles, saying...
Pants free means a hole in one.
Pantalones a libero. Pants Free Podcast. Pants Free Podcast. Pants Free Podcast. Pants Free Podcast.